the problems and challenges of living in Africa can make you go mad. Living abroad is not bad because I used to live abroad myself. But one of the best things for you to integrate when you go back home is to have the right people on the motherland, right connection, right
and that
network.
Is the problem sometimes. No. People get scammed so much, even trying to invest that.
No, because you depend so much on your family. You're dating a woman and then when you travel, you're scared.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the love on these last few videos. So on this video I got a chance to sit down and talk to Wode Maya one-on-one. I hope you enjoy it.
Not busy. Almost.
What do you think of about us Africans still living in diaspora? You know, you advocate for people to, go back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Build our nation, all that, our Africa.
Living abroad is not bad because I used to live abroad myself. But I think you shouldn't wait till you get too old before you come back home. I mean, you can start investing in Africa now. I don't know if you're investing in Africa.
Yeah, we have to.
So whatever business that you're doing, whatever job that you're doing, save the money because no matter how much money you make here, no matter how much wealth you build here, you can never be like a German.
Never.
They will always make you feel like a foreigner. So home is home. I'm not saying come back home. All I'm saying is do some investment that when you retire from here or when you feel like you need to give back to where you're coming from, you can come back and give back.
But for example, now we have stayed in this country for so many years. Being that we have now stayed in this country for so long, sometimes people feel like going back and integrating yourself back into the society in Africa is not very easy. So how did you feel yourself when you moved from China back to Africa?
I think the first year is a bit difficult when knowing that when you live in Europe you have everything. When you go back you realize that you have nothing.
Right.
In terms of how effective you do things in Europe, and you go back home and you realize that, okay, you know what, I have to do everything by myself. But one of the best things for you to integrate when you go back home is to have the right people on the motherland, right connection, right
and that
network.
Is the problem sometimes. Having the right people, people get scammed so much, even trying to invest that.
No, because you depend so much on your family. If you want to see, one of the biggest mistakes that most diasporans make is when they want to invest in Africa, they invest money and then they tell their families to take charge. That's so wrong. Because a family member will never take care of your business the way, if you were there yourself.
You pay someone to do it.
Exactly. Or even if you want to pay somebody, you have to be there. Don't send your money and you live in Germany thinking that people will do what you want to do for them. No, you have to be there. So you can just take it out. You come to Africa 1 month, get to do what you're supposed to do, and then 3 months in here, work hard, 1 month go invest in whatever you want to invest and come back. It should be like that. The integration in Africa is tough, but you have to be there.
Yeah, but there's work. It's not that it's not as easy as I'm not trying to make this difficult or it's not possible. I'm just saying there are those challenges that people go through when they're trying to actually now return or
see,
those are some of the challenges.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's tough. But what I'm saying is like try and go back for like a month, invest what you have to invest, come back and work, go back. That routine is very important. Or I'm not making sense.
Yes, you are. I think it depends on what kind of job you're doing.
Okay, but to me, I think, listen, Africa is the best place to be. Yeah, we have our own challenges, but I wouldn't trade Africa for anything. I'm not saying don't live in the diaspora. Live in the diaspora, but let's come together and invest in the market. Like, even if it's $1,000 investment, do it. Or €1,000 investment, do it.
So what would you do if somebody gave you the best opportunity ever outside of Africa? Would you take it?
Like, as in,
Live somewhere else, work there, outside of Africa?
I don't think I would trade what I have right now to live outside Africa. I don't know. Because the business, like, I'm here.
Right.
You know, I've been paid to come here.
Obviously.
Exactly. So it's and it's just 2 days. I get my money, I go back.
Right.
Does it make sense?
It doesn't make sense. What would you want here? You have everything you need and you have your Africa.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like you can stay in Africa, build what you want to build. If it's business, you come and do it. I mean, staying in Africa doesn't mean that you're cutting yourself out of the rest of the world. No.
Right.
I come here, come and get my money and go back.
True.
The problems and challenges of living in Africa can make you go mad if you've lived abroad before. Do you know that?
Yes, I already notice it when I'm home for holiday.
So sometimes you get so frustrated that you want to disappear. I want to go back. You know, I don't want to stay. But those challenges, those problems can be turned into income. You can turn those challenges.
Make it
and
efficient,
problems
the way you expect it done,
and then make money out of it. Because you're going to solve a problem that frustrated you. And when you solve that problem, that becomes money. That is what so many diasporans don't know. Because when you live abroad, you have so many ideas. Now, when you go back home, that becomes a problem. Who needs to solve that problem? You, because you've lived abroad. That's how I made it in Africa. I saw a problem, I solved it. Yeah.
So, can you solve us a problem?
Can I?
How to ease back into living back, in Africa?
I think. Listen.
What advice can you give people who are kind of like scared?
Expect life in Germany
to be the
same in Africa or in any country in Africa. You should just have an open mind. Go and embrace the challenges and turn the challenges around. See, if I tell you my stories, you won't believe it.
Tell us the story.
I mean, when I went back, I had nothing.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes when I see people telling Trudy that, oh, he's dating Maya because he's rich. Nah. When I met Trudy, I had nothing.
You guys, you are both at the same...
Nothing. Like, I literally had nothing.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's bullshit.
You know, like a lot of people were saying so many stuffs and all of that. No, I literally had nothing.
Right.
But then...
You guys have grown together, literally.
Oh, yeah. And that's why I couldn't wait to make her my wife, you know. Like, I was in a hurry.
Before somebody else snatches her
away. I was in a hurry, man. You know, like sometimes you'll be with somebody who makes you better, who makes you wanna
work harder,
who encourages you. You can live there and you're still okay. You know, you're dating a woman and then when you travel, you're scared. You know, you need to date a woman that gives you security when you travel. Like, I have no idea. You've met Trudy before, right?
I have.
But if you get to know Trudy, believe me, even women will fall in love.
Yeah, she's amazing, honestly. You won a trophy.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't trade Trudy for anything else, man. I don't know. The people who normally say, oh, she's Kenyan. Like, so what? I mean, like...
Talk to me about that.
I mean, you see, I had a lot of messages from people from different parts of the world saying that don't marry Trudy.
Let's move. Okay, so we've changed the location because the place was quite noisy. Okay, talk to me about that. Finding a Kenyan wife, you know what people say about, oh, she's Kenyan. What's with that?
I think people were saying that she's gonna take all your money. She has Kikuyu blood. Kikis likes to, exploit their men and they kill you. You know,
is she Kikuyu? She's a mixture
half
of
Kikuyu, half Luo. But for me, I think I found a human being. I don't care if she's Kenyan, she's Kikuyu or whatever. I found a human being with a good heart. and I decided to settle down. Like I met her the first day, I liked her the same day.
In Ethiopia.
In Ethiopia, and I think somebody sent me a video today. It's so funny today. I think I sent it. I sent it to her this morning. Somebody sent me a video. This video.
That's the first thing.
First day, yeah.
Oh God, you guys come from far.
I told her that I'm in love with her. I said that on camera. And
That's so cute.
Yeah, I love the Kenyan Nyamachoma, and that's it. That's where the name Nyamachoma came before, you know.
Yeah, you called
I used to call her
Nyamachoma because yeah.
But I mean, it's been amazing. To be honest, food is everything to me. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, man.
Now you know, guys. Now you know. How long have you guys now been married? A few months.
Yeah, since September 10th till now. It's still fresh.
It's kind of like half a year. I mean,
yeah, it's still fresh, but
it's something.
But we have a long way to go.
Obviously.
Yeah, we have a very long way to go. I mean, we've known each other for 4 years, so for me.
But now you're officially living together as man and wife.
Yeah.
How's that? I have been I've been together, living together for 7. This year is going to be our 8th year living together.
Wow.
Day in, day out.
No, but I don't see the difference between dating someone and then marrying someone. Okay, when it comes to marriage, it feels like whenever you go out there, know that when you come back home, there's somebody waiting for you. But dating is like, oh, you can go out there and then come back without having that perception. But now it's like, I feel like, okay, where's my wife? I need to talk to my wife. I need to let my wife know that I'm here, I'm there. And it doesn't feel different. For me, I don't know, maybe because of the foundation of our relationship.
Right.
You know, it's just that we're best friends, we buddy. Just, I mean, when you go, I'm here. When you come, I'm there. Just like that. I mean, I don't know how to explain to you, but I feel like I'm still dating. Just like still in a relationship, not marriage. I don't see that.
But there are those small things that annoy you about someone, you know?
Of course.
Like somebody, they left something there, they left others like, oh, I have told this person
I'm the one.
a million times.
I'm the one in that relationship. Like, especially, I'm not organized when it comes to my clothes. So I put my clothes everywhere. So every day she tells me,
I told you
not to do this. And I'm like, please, I'm sorry. You know, like, I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
So she ends up having a double job of picking my clothes, all those places, and put it at one place. And it's more like, Trudy is more clean. Like, I don't know how
organized,
to put it. Like, you have to, whenever you come to the room, you have to wash your hands. Whenever you shake somebody's hand, you have to wash your hands. And I go out shaking thousands of people.
Yeah,
and I come back home, she'll be like, have you washed your hands? I found it so irritating before until I started like, anytime I eat, I feel like my stomach was paining me.
Now she's growing on you.
So I started washing my hands regularly. And my stomach pain stopped.
See?
Yeah, so I mean that's one thing that has happened to me in this relationship.
What about you? What is that one thing you cannot stand what that your wife does? It could be the cutest thing, but whenever she does it, you can't help but think, why does she do it?
Okay, so I think her being touchy everywhere. She doesn't care we are outside. She doesn't care whether we are in a car. She doesn't care wherever we are. She just wanna touch you, kiss you, you know. And I feel like
that's a love language.
Has a love language, but I find it so annoying sometimes. I'm like, please. Like I'm going for a meeting, I go with her, and she forgets herself that I'm in a meeting, and she wants to kiss me, and I'm like, no, do you know where I am? I'm in a meeting, you know. So it's just like that's one thing that I find so annoying and irritating sometimes, but. Yeah, that's her personality, so I'm kind of used to it now.
Alright.
So the first, Daddy.
Hey,
David.
Is it true that they were blocking Africans from actually migrating from the country, like leaving Ukraine?
They were like Ukrainians first, like before, like Ukrainians should like
Be
take
safe
the train
first, yeah.
first, but later they were more like women and children first. For
Okay.
that aspect, I understood them because
Yeah.
women and children should go first.
Right.
But the aspect of Ukrainians going first, that one was like
That was
a bit
weird.
biased kind
And
of.
it was really true.
Yeah.
Because